prior to this, or is this sort of a new opportunity that presented itself?
Webinars I've done already with Beauty Counter, it's pretty scary. Like over 1,500 harmful chemicals like in beauty products, and the word fragrance is a hidden word for things that, that's so scary. And like, if you're not an educated consumer in anything, that I think it's just more important just to educate and get safe products in people's hands so that they can just be more aware.
Yeah, for sure. All about education. I don't think people mean to buy things that they don't even know have all these harsh chemicals in them. It's just, they've just grown up with them, and it's
yes, routine. Like Johnson. Like, I know I shouldn't name drop, but whatever. Like, there's certain products like that I use for my son, and then so like now I'm realizing like, well, that wasn't as clean as I thought it was. So yeah, it's just scary.
It is.
Yeah.
So how have you been connecting with people online? Have you been doing anything differently? I know you're pretty good at connecting in general. Like, you do a lot of like offline events outside of this.
Right.
But has there been anything different to your routine since being in quarantine?
Yeah. So I just wrapped up a 5-day challenge that I did for my coaching. So that was different. A lot of, as I said before, it was in person. So I was able to connect with new people. I created a Facebook group, 5 days. Each day I came on live and gave a mindset or movement tip for the day. And so that was really cool because I feel like, again, I was able to reach people in Canada. And I should really connect you to one of my friends. And then like people that were local that went to the gym with me and took my class, but just can't take classes. So that I love. And then other things that I've been doing, I feel like I'm busier now than before. Like I just finished a guided meditation on Zoom, and then now I'm here, and then I have another call later. And I think that it's having me think outside the box more, I think, and figure out other ways to help people versus the traditional going to teach a class. Like a lot of people are doing virtual classes, but like my guided meditation, that's something I used to go to a center for, but now we're doing it on Zoom. So I feel like when there's a will, there's a way. And I feel like if you're just willing to come out of your comfort zone to try new things, we can make this time work to the best of our ability. So
absolutely. And someone like me who's not particularly fond of working out at home, like I'm one of those people that likes to go to the studio. Do you have any advice for making a routine or like setting up a good space in your home? Any sort of like things that you can
Well, I think it's the same advice that I give people when they're new to a gym. Like, try everything. Like, now everybody's doing online, so you could probably find any workout online. But we all know you love Barre, and I do too. So I think like some of your favorite instructors, maybe some of those studios when we chatted on the podcast that you visited, I'm sure a lot of them are doing online stuff. So revisiting those studios and see what they're doing is another opportunity to still do what you love so that it can help you stay on track and committed. And I think this is not the time to just hide under the covers every day. Like, still get up, still get dressed, still do what you would normally do, but staying home, And it's just, I think that's the mind. It's all about your mindset and your perspective. And I think instead of dwelling in the fact that we're stuck at home, just be happy that you're safe at home and how you can make this time as productive and healthy as possible.
I love that. Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. So what are you doing in your daily routine? Like, what does your typical day now look like?
So my son's home, and as you know, I know you're a mom too. So, and my husband's working from home. So we kind of like talk about it the night prior, like, okay, what's your day look like tomorrow? So we're swapping. So right now he's giving him lunch and I'm on this call. So every day is kind of like touch and go, like, let's figure out what we're doing. But I feel like it's kind of like, as a married person, like, I feel like it's made us closer, and we, like, the communication is like improving. Like, I feel like this time can either make or break a relationship, all relationships, right? It's a great test to see, like, how well you work together. And so every day is different, but a typical routine is we get up, we have breakfast. I'll probably take over, and my son and I will go outside for a little bit. I've been doing kids yoga with him. I found a cute kids boot camp through Pop Sugar. So I've been doing that with him. And then we'll read a book, and then my husband and I will swap. And if I have a call at noon, a lot of my calls tend to be in the early afternoon. But like a lot of the days, I feel like now we have a routine. Like noon seems to be my time, early morning is a little bit of his time, and then we just kind of try to group together as a family right before dinner.
That's great. I think structure is so important.
Oh my gosh, yeah. In the beginning, it was just kind of all over the place. But like now we're figuring out our new normal, so it's been good.
And your son, I think, is a bit older than my daughter, if I'm correct.
Max is 3.
Yeah.
How's your daughter?
She'll be 3 in July, so she's 2.5. But she. Oh, come back. There we go. Sorry. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can. All right. Sorry. Third time's a charm. I think we cut out for a second. I've been trying to get her to do some light stretching, and she is not having any of it. She's like, no, mommy, no exercise. Yeah. Tea party.
Yeah. I think if she was a little older, because Max wouldn't really cooperate. I've tried yoga tons of times, but like now he's like into it. And we did meditation yesterday, so like now he knows that mommy does meditation. He's like, when are we gonna do meditation? Like YouTube has been a lifesaver. Like you can find pretty much kids guided meditation. Like I found everything there, and so just hang in there. She'll get there.
Yeah, she will eventually. Then we'll have like mommy and daughter bar classes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can get the matching outfits from the bar. You can from your shop.
For sure. I know. Unfortunately, like she's grown out of all like the baby onesies, but I should make a line of kids' clothes that she can wear just for my own pleasure, so she can wear them.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay.
No. Okay. We're making lunch.
I do find it so funny that all of these like. Even like some of the online workouts, you see like kids in the background, they're like crawling under their parents.
Yes.
Their parents are just like trying to just do their best.
I know, but that's what makes it real. I saw a video this morning, and the mom was rushing to do like a quick plie series. She's like, okay, they're watching Frozen. Oh, I can't remember right. Upbeat Bar, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
Do you know them?
Yeah, they just started, right?
Yes. Yeah, so Kimberly, she's like, okay, they're watching Frozen. This is what you're going to do. And so it's like, sometimes you feel like you're alone because some of the videos you see are so well curated. And you're like, okay, where are your kids? Like, I'm like scrambling to do this Instagram live. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I've been I don't even feel guilty about it, but I will on occasion put a movie on or a TV show that she likes just to have like an hour to myself.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so essential. Yes. Yeah. No mommy guilt or judgment during this time.
No, I spoke with Stephanie from Bar Intensity yesterday, and she's like, just throw out the rule book.
Yes.
You did start a new quarantine specific rule book for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Any other resources or any fun things you've seen online that you'd like to share with us or talk about? Anything
There we go.